Good evening, everyone. Everybody can able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So last class we are discussing about loops, right? So there is a one more loop is going to be pending for. So let's go for the for in. So for loop, everybody got understanding. What is the syntax for the for loop? Where I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to 5, I plus plus. In this way, you have to work on it. So everything should be in the same parentheses. Whatever the syntax we have, or the statements we have, we need to give in the curly braces. Now let's go into the for in. This is fast enumeration. Then for. So let's try to work on this one. Okay, for example, there is a array. We have some kind of apple is there. Banana is there. Mango is there. Grapes is there. Okay, what my requirement is, I want to enumerate all these values. Okay, then what I need to do is for the declaration variable name. What is the variable name here? Something like a fruits. Okay, for now I need to take a one object like a fruit, where fruit in fruits. That's it. So here for is the keyword and in is the keyword. Here for is the keyword and in is the keyword. In is the keyword. See how this one is going to be working, we will see. How fast enumeration is going to be work, we will see. Now let me take a new program for the short fast enumeration. Okay, let me go and open the folder, this folder. Save. Let me open the folder 12 by. Open folder 12 by 9. Let me open the folder. Today's folder is 12 by 9. Okay, so this is the today folder. I want to open this folder into Sublime Text. Let me open the notes. Okay, so we have the fast enumeration now for in. Maybe syntax missed. Okay, no worries. I will take a new program and save the syntax. File. Save. Now let me take a new file and save it as for in fast enumeration, right? For underscore in dot HTML. Now let me take a script. Now I want to take a where fruits. Okay. So one is the apple. One is the banana. And grapes. And mangoes. Now, so let me go for where an object called f or fruit, whatever it may be. The variable name is your wish. In is the keyword. Can you see the color for the in? So this is not like a for loop. This is for in basically. But I want to print each and every fruit without specifying the brackets and without specifying the index. I can able to get the value. Document.write. I want to see the fruit every time. Then I want to write a break statement also. document.write. Let me take a break statement also here. Now, please execute the program, then you can able to see how this is going to be executing for you. Let me open the browser. One thing you got to observe, there is no specification for the index over. There is no specification for the index like 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. So directly we are going to be accessing each and every value in the browser. Can you see that? What I am going to be getting? 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3 is the basically index. Now that's why no fruits are fruit. Fruits are fruit. Fruit is something like I basically. Fruit is something like I, a variable I'm going to be declaring. I want to iterate each and every fruit from the fruits. Means fruits are fruit. First time fruit is 0. Fruits are fruit. Second time fruit is 1. Fruits are fruit. Third time, third time fruit is grapes. Fruits are fruit. Fourth time fruit is mango. In that case, the values are getting executing for you. So now let me try to launch the browser. When you see the browser, your browser got all the values. One is apple, one is a banana, one is a grapes, one is a mango. That's it. This is the very simple one. How you are going to be working with the foreign. Now let me go with the one more kind of loop for how for loop is going to be working in the JavaScript. For example, there is a character string. There is a character string. From that particular character string, I want to iterate each and every value. So for in we already done. Now we go for the for element of iterable. Element of iterable. For example, okay, can you see this one? Can you see this one for there is an array. From that array, I want to execute each and everything. From that array, I want to execute each and every value. That is basically for okay, how for is going to be working. Let me take a new program and save it as for_app.html. So this is also same like for in. This is also fast enumeration comparing to the for loop and while loop. So these two are mostly important in real time. People are mostly using the for loop and for in loop. Constant. Yeah, constant is basically a variable declaration in year 6. Variable declaration in year 6. Okay. Okay. Constant, let me write a point here. See, for year 6, I'm not actually started. Maybe in tomorrow or day after tomorrow class, I'm starting with the year 6. Const is a keyword for declaring variables in year 6. Year 6 is ECMAScript 6. This is basically using for React.js. When you want to learn React.js, compulsory year 6 is required. Year 6 is required. Okay, so how this for loop is working? So constant students, there are some students over there. Let element of students. Every element is going to be iterated. Okay, so here it is console.log, but I will go with the document.write. I'll go with the document.write, and every time I need to take a break. So that is our reason document.write. A break tag also you can provide. Break. Now you can see how each and every value is going to be coming from the students. Open in browser, you will be finding all the students over there. One is John, one is Sarah, one is Jack. Now let's try to utilize the same for loop to break a big word. For example, one more example I'm trying to write in here. Example 2. Example 2 I'm writing. Let me take a const. Const is equal to, I'm taking something like a string or full stack web development. I'm writing a word called full stack web development. What my requirement is, I need to take each and every character from it. Let character of variable name is word. From the word, I want to see the character. Each and every character I want to make a break. So word is also a collection. Students also a collection, but student is a list of values. But this word is a list of characters. What my requirement is, I want to take each and every character from that particular string. It is possible now. So let me print the document dot write and C. C is your character. Then document dot write. Take a break also. BR. Now we can see the output of this program also. Browser is already running. Just refresh the browser. Just refresh the browser. Okay. That browser is not there. I want to see each and every element of this. I click on this. Open in browser. Can you see and observe? John, Sarah, Jack is there. And full stack, web, development. Everything is there. From the character, from the word, I want to take each and every character. Then for of loop is basically working for that. Okay. Is it clear, everybody? How we are going to be working with the loops? We done with the while loop. We done with the do while. We done with the for loop. We done with the for in. We done with the for of. Totally 5 loops we already done. Okay, so let me open the nodes. Okay, so let me open the thing. What are the different kind of loops we have? We done with the for loop, we done with the for in, we done with the for of also. Okay, syntax for the for loop is very simple, straightforward. For where I is equal to 0, index I less than 5, then I plus plus. And you can able to iterate the all I values in the I value you can able to iterate. And what about foreign? What about foreign? Okay, so let me go for the for I in collection. Whatever the collection name you want to take the collection and iterate the I value. What about the for of loop? Syntax. For character. For I means variable. Now for a character I want to take. Okay, let me take a const C in of character. Word. Let me take a word. From the word I want to see the each and every character. So I want to print each and every. So this is basically for of loop. Okay. Yesterday we discussed about a date function. Is there any confusion with the date function? How we can able to see the date, how you can able to see the time, how you can able to see the milliseconds, how you can able to see the multiple kind of date related methods, how you can able to see the date related methods. Now we need to work on math.random function. What this random function is going to do. Math.random is a JavaScript predefined function which is taking a random number from 0 to 1. 0 to 1 means 0 to 1 means what? It may be a 0.0, it may be a 0.5, it may be a 0.6, sorry, it may be a 0.5, it may be a 0.8, but it range between 0 to 1. 0 is the min value, 1 is the max value. 0 is the min value, 1 is the max value for the random numbers. Let's try to understand how this is going to be working with you. I'm taking a new program for math.random. See, all these are simple methods. All these are simple concepts. You try to understand how this. Okay, this is unregistered evolution version all the file and unregistered copy. My God. Okay, so do one thing. Let's do one thing. Maybe this is the licensed one. That is the reason I'll go through the notepad. Okay, I don't go with the Sublime. Okay, I'll go with the notepad. I don't go with the Sublime text. Now math.random is available. So every time I will save the file, save as. Better I can save on top of desktop. I will save on top of desktop. Better I can go with the node folder also. 12/9. Here's notes. Let me take a program for this, how to work with the random functions. Okay, I'm closing the notes from this. Why? Because this is not getting saved. Now let's go to the math.random function. Save it as math.random. Math_random. Don't give dot for the file name. Math_random dot HTML. Now let's try to take a script here. Go to script console.log or document.write. Document.write math.random. It's a function. Math.random is a function. M capital letter, remember, and random is the keyword and math is a keyword. Random is the method which is coming from the math function. Math is the parent function from the math function. Random is the child function. So let me open the browser. We will see what is the output of math.random. Can you see the output? What is the math.random output? What is the value which is coming? It is between the 0 to 1 range or not? Math.random value is a range between 0 to 1 or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us go. Let us go and write more and more functions on math.random. Document.write break also. Break. Now go for document.write and math.random. Math.random. I am giving the value range is 100. I am giving the value range is 100. Then the value, random value, which is under what? 0 to 100. Why? Because I am giving 100. When you are giving 100, the second value which is coming from 0 to 100. Can you see and observe? We have two lines. This is 0.95. Why 0.95 is coming? Okay, let me explain. Can I go? Zero to 1 only coming. Into 100. Let me take into 100. Now let me see the output. Okay, now it is coming from 0 to 100. Can you see the second value? 83 also coming.
Sir, it always comes as random.
Yes, obviously.
Meaning it cannot repeat one number that
Yes.
already been displaced.
Yes. Randomly, the value is going to be picking 0 to 1 in the first method. Randomly, value is picking from 0 to 1. Why? Because this function is the range between 0 to 1 only. But this function,
Where do we use this function?
for example, let me give the assignment for this. Okay. Randomly, I want to change the background color of the screen. Okay. Every time application launch, randomly, I want to change colors of buttons. If you are taking 4 or 5 buttons, okay, I want to change randomly light blue color, light green color. See, first time you launch the browser, maybe it will come with the light blue. Again, you are refreshing the browser. It will give a light green color background buttons. And one more time you are changing the thing. You want to see the yellow color. Again, you are changing the screen. You are getting a light gray color. Take a 5 or 6 colors. One time you change the screen. You need to take a pink color. How you can able to implement this application? This is your assignment. If people can do this assignment using by the random number, if people can do this assignment.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you do some R&D for that. See, I want to change background colors. First of all, you need to take a list of colors. List of colors. 0 index, 1 color. Another index, another color. Another index, another color. And you need to take the color codes in one more array. Color codes in one more array. See what? For light blue, there is one color code, hash color code. For light green, one hash color code. For pink, one hash color code. Okay, let me explain. Let me show. JavaScript change background color randomly. Just like this, you can search for kind of thing. Okay, so some kind of resource you can get. By saying this resource, we can do the application. Some code is available. Can you see this? That's it. Huh? Result. Okay, let me show the same thing. Let me show the thing. In simple app, we can do. The same app I'm trying to do. Yeah? Change background color. Change BG. Stand up application. When I launch this particular method, random, when I launch, you need to launch for body onload. Huh? You have body onload function. Huh? See, there is an event called inline JavaScript is there now. Onload. For onload, I need to call change random bg random underscore bg underscore the function. Okay, so math dot random and math dot floor. Floor is something like what? I don't want to see the digits. After the point, I don't want to see the digits. Am I right? and that is X value, this is Y value, this is Z value. Okay, so always random value. See, this is RGB. RGB, what is the RGB function? What is RGB color codes? You know what RGB color codes? What
Red,
happened
blue,
for
green.
Red, blue, green.
red, blue, green? Very good. Okay, what happened for this? Escape is not working. Okay, RGB is red, green, blue. Sorry, red, blue, green. Now, here the values are RGB of X comma Y comma Z. See, X value always should be 0 to 255. We know that, right? X value always should be between what? RGB. Now tell me RGB of 0 to 255, comma 0 to 255, comma 0 to 255. Am I right? See, X value is a random value. Why? Because here I am applying floor and random functions. For X value, I am applying random value of 0 to 255. And for Y value, I am applying a value of 0 to 255 or 256 you can give, or 0 to 255 you can give. And Z value also, randomly I am going to be giving the value of 0 to 255. Now, what is happening for the BG color here? BG color is a variable. For BG color, RGB is the function. Inside RGB, we have what? We have what? X plus Y plus Z. X plus Y plus Z. This is something like dynamic JavaScript. BG color is preparing. BG color is preparing. So you may get, you may guess when I launch the body. When I launch the body, maybe this value is some 20. Maybe this value is some 0. Maybe this value is some 254 something. 254 something. Is it clear? First time I execute the program, RGB combination is this. Second time I execute the program, maybe RGB combination will change. Why? Because X value, Y value, Z value every time changing on the body onload, right? Is it clear? So here what my requirement is, I can delete this particular last method function I am deleting. That function is always calling for the body onload, no worries. That function is always calling for the body onload. So here this will not required. Okay, so directly you can give the BG color here. Style.background color you can give. Now execute the program. Open the browser. Relaunch the browser. Something is not working properly. Now let's go to the console. Inspect the element. Somewhere we got an issue. Can you go for the issue? Go to console and see the output of the program. Where is the program output we have? Okay, RG. We need to give the comment for that. Where I need to give the comment? These three. That is not executing for you. Now let me relaunch this. Okay, so now what is the color got? Now I need to refresh this. And again I am refreshing this. And again I am refreshing this. Whenever you are refreshing the browser, background color is getting changed or not? Background color is getting changed or not?
Yes, sir.
So in this way, my requirement, what is the assignment I am giving to you? This is the assignment I am giving to you. Desktop 12/9. What happened for this window? We need to close the window. How to close the window? Control QR. Windows QR. Control or delete. Which one I don't want? Sublime text. Okay, let me open the Sublime text one more time.
Sir, match.random always runs in Sublime.
No, in any editor. See, that is JavaScript, sir.
Okay.
That is JavaScript function. Math is
Yes, sir,
JavaScript
yes.
function. Yeah.
Meaning, can we run it in VS Code?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, sir.
See, this is the program. This is the script. Editor is not a matter. You can write in Notepad also. Editor is not a matter. Any editor. Sublime text is one editor, just like VS Code. VS Code is one editor. Sublime text is one editor. Brackets is one editor. BB edit is one editor. Atom is one editor. Eclipse is one editor. Visual Studio is one editor. You can take any editor to write the program. Editor is not a matter. Script is the matter. Now, what is our requirement? What is the assignment I'm giving to you? Where is the assignment? This one, math.random. What is the assignment? Assignment is different. Randomly, I want to change color for the buttons in every 500 milliseconds. When you open the browser, take a 3 or 4 buttons. Take a 3 or 4 buttons. But all these 4 buttons randomly need to change the background colors. These particular 4 or 5 buttons randomly for every half second. Half second is 500 milliseconds. For every 500 milliseconds, I need to change the background colors. It is something like what you call magic bulbs. How your magic bulbs are changing colors? How your magic bulb is changing color? And your buttons also need to change the background colors for every 500 milliseconds. That is my assignment required. You try to implement it. What we need to do is, here I am doing a BG color change. The same way, you have to change the button background colors. Yes or no? Can I write the program? Body onload random BG color is calling. Okay. Okay, let me write the program. Button BG. Color change. Dot text. Now, for body, I want to take a buttons. Fast. The session is going to be ending in 1 minute. Please join one more time. Okay. Session is going to be ending in 1 minute. Please join 1 minute. Here,
Okay,
second, third, fourth, fifth. Now we have buttons, sir. For all the buttons, I want to take a class. Class btn, or we give for button directly. Huh? Every button will take a random number only. Okay. So here the BG color is already available, but that particular BG color I want to change for what? All the buttons, right? For all the buttons, if you want to change, you can write a for loop where I is equal to 0, I less than so we have a buttons, but buttons we don't have in the class. We don't have in the array. Okay, let me do one thing. First change this one for button. Then we will pick up for all the buttons. Now style for what? Document dot get elements by tag name of button. Okay, here the problem came into the picture. If I change to only